A wonderful morning to you wherever you're watching this video. Let me quick wish everyone a wonderful new month. This is the 11th month, so we have a month to go before the year 2024 is over. I believe this week is going to be an amazing week because I believe there'll be a lot of volatility in the market, a little bit of which we are already seeing coming into the market this morning. This week is going to be an amazing week basically because the United States election coming up tomorrow, which is Tuesday. I believe whoever ends up winning that election, yeah, the market is going to end up reacting in any way it's deemed. Please, without wasting much of our time, I would like us to hit the like button, subscribe, also turn up your push notifications so that you get notified anytime I drop amazing outlooks of videos like this. Do not forget to subscribe. Do that right away. Without wasting much of our time, I'd like to look at the news events we'll be having. Starting with Monday, we really do not have nothing much on our table as we do not have any impact news on Monday. On Tuesday is where we start having a little bit of something coming in as we have the Southeast PMI coming up on tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and also the election, the US election that will be going on tomorrow also. On Wednesday, we really do not have nothing, while on Thursday, we'll be having the pound bank rate and we'll be having unemployment claim on the US dollar. Also, the Fed rate for the US dollar will be happening on Thursday, pardon me, and on Friday, I think we are clear to move on Friday. Without already look, let's see what the chart is like. Starting up with the DXY, we can clearly see. Let's go to the weekly time frame. We can clearly see that this level we talked about, this level of supply we talked about, is still trying to hold price. As you can see, last week we ended up closing indecisive, pushed a little to the upside, and then we ended up having this candle close for the week right here, as you can see. Now, with that already being said, do not forget I've been saying that we'll be looking at the possibility of a pullback after we had subsequent bullish week in previous week. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what we can see there. Now, looking at the daily time frame, you can see ever since on the 30th, we've been consistently moving to the upside, and finally we made contact with this weekly supply point out on the weekly time frame, and now we are right here. You can see price is a little has started slowing down. Last week we saw price come back to tap into this demand level right here, and then we had this bullish Friday bullish close reaction of this demand zone. But that's not to undermine the fact that you can see that price closed below this previous daily low right here, which could also signal a possible reversal, which is what I'm looking forward. Presently, you can see we already have a huge aggressive reaction of this daily supply that I have right here. I don't know if we are going to start seeing price doing stuff like this to the downside, and then hopefully we might make our way back into this this level of weekly demand to see if price is going to eventually continue its push to the upside to seek other weekly highs that we are failing to break. So basically what I'll just be talking about this week, basically what I'll be looking to do this week is to see if the dollar is going to eventually flip bearish, and then we see if we can get some sort of breather to the downside, tapping into this weekly, then shifting and continuing dollar bullish run that we are expecting. So basically that's what I'll be expecting on the DXY. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. You can see on the 4-hour time frame we already have a clean tap into that daily zone right here. Reacted, price trying to push back into the highs. I'll still be expecting price to probably drop to the downside, but irrespective, all I'm just going to be doing is reacting to whatever the market presents before us. Going to the next pair, Euro USD. Looking at the Euro USD from weekly time frame, you can clearly see that this weekly demand level has been holding for about 2 weeks now. Finally, we have started seeing price pushing into the high. As you all know, my expectation is to see price get into this level before we continue our bearish to the downside. My intentions have not changed, so that is basically what I'm looking at. While on the daily time frame, you see we had price drop into that weekly level. We had our M pattern and we had our shift. If you look very closely, let me zoom out a little bit. You find out that we had a shift right here. Right here, there was a shift that happened right here after we had this W pattern. I called it M pattern previously. So we had this W pattern formation. As you can see, price has pulled back into the neckline to complete this formation. Now, I would like to see price continue this push to the upside, and then hopefully we can make our way into this weekly level of supply before we see any shift to the downside to continue that bearish move that we've been seeing coming into the market for the past couple of few weeks. So basically on the euro right now, temporarily bullish. I'll be looking to see if this move continue. Although price already tapped this zone, I was looking to buy off this zone, but price already tapped this zone while I was asleep. So basically, I'll just be going down to my entry time frame, which is basically like the 1 hour, to see what I can salvage out. Probably something like, I just wait for price to pull back into areas like this, something like this, and then I'll join. I'll just enter a buy somewhere around here, basically. So that's just basically what I'm looking at. I'll be looking at taking a buy trade off here. I don't know. I'm not sure if price will be able to pull back that much. But in case it does, well, I'll be looking to go long the euro dollar. So that's basically what I'll be looking to do for now. So the pound dollar, start off on the weekly time frame. The pound dollar talked about this level of demand that was already taken up right here. And I told you guys I'm looking at seeing price getting to this demand, this lower demand right here. But as you can see, it's possible we get that push back into this weekly level before we continue to the downside. So basically, I'll just be seeing if price get into this weekly supply level, and then see if we get some reaction to continue going or moving to the downside as on weekly time frame. Let's look at a daily time frame and see what we have. On daily time frame, you can see price is still dropping nicely. We had this drop, we had this push to the up. Then we had this drop last week. We had this coming into the market, and then we took out this previous low right here. So basically, you can clearly see what I'm looking at. I'm just looking at to see if we get some sort of reaction of this supply zone to continue seeing the pound moving to the downside. So for now, I'll be expecting the pound to continue pushing to the downside. So presently, I'm just waiting to see what the market eventually presents. This was level that I was looking at on Friday. We tapped into it to get a reaction. I was not satisfied, so that's why I didn't set any form of limit with the move that was created. But right here, we can see price is just doing its thing around here. Let's see if price is going to take out this, which I would like to see. That's exactly what I'd like to see. I'm not going to lie. I like to see this eye here taking, so that would be we taking out the liquidity of this eye, then probably seeing a lower time frame shift, especially the 1 hour time frame. I like to see a 1 hour time frame shift so that I can join on the sell right here to see if we can take out this previous low that was created. So that's that on the pound dollar. Basically, that would be what I would be looking at. Crude oil is not looking attractive at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Crude oil is not looking attractive. We've had a lot of gaps that needs to be filled. Yes, this gap happened as a result of Israel attack on Iran. I've really not read any article yet, so I don't know. But frankly speaking, because of the conflict going on between Iran, Israel, and Hamas, crude oil is not looking attractive at the moment. The moves in the market have not been, encouraging. So I'm just gonna, I'm not really gonna say much, but what I would be expecting technically is to see price getting to this daily level. If I get to the daily level, I get a shift. We're gonna look to buy. Basically, that's what I'm going to be looking to do. So I'm just going to be looking to buy. But don't forget this daily supply I talked about. If you watch my previous outlook, I told us to become cautious of this daily supply, which if we see any shift happening off this daily supply right here, I'll be looking to go short on crude oil. So crude oil is a little bit technical at the moment to trade, difficult to trade. So I'm just going to wait and see what the market brings our way. So basically, that's that about today's outlook. On crude oil, I'm just going to wait for the market to show me what it's going to do. While on the pound USD, I'm basically still bearish. I'm looking to sell the pound USD until proven otherwise. On Euro USD, I'm looking to buy. I know there's a little bit of conflict with my directional bias for Euro USD and Pound USD, but I already explained why I'm still looking to sell the pound, even though now I'm looking to buy the euro. Why on DXY, I'm looking to see if we are going to, if the sellers are going to eventually come into the market and see us push this to the downside. So basically, that's all for today's outlook. Do not forget to subscribe, turn up your push notifications, and also remember to leave a like on the video. I'll see you in the next video. Do have a wonderful